Hey guys, welcome back to Beyond Dafeet. My name's Josh. In today's video we're going to be doing a quick comparison against the Asics Novablast FF and the Hoka One One Rincon 2. Which one you should pick up, what they're used for, are they a daily trainer, are they a tempo shoe, and yeah, which one's kind of better out of the both. They're kind of a little bit different, but yeah, if you got $200, $230 to spend, which one should you be picking up? Let's jump into it. To start off, both these shoes by both brands are awesome shoes on the market right now. Really lightweight and soft under the foot. Same time you do get that nice bounce back for every step you do take. So it does give you that ability to work up the pace a little bit, get you onto those tempo runs. When you want to start doing those 4-minute Ks faster or a little bit slower, the shoes will work quite well. Same, if you want that shoe that you can just go out and do a slug in, these guys will work well. I would say the Hoka probably works a little bit better if you do want to run a little slower in it, as it is just a little bit more stable at the heel there. Although they're both designed as neutral trainers, with that Meta Rocker sole that you do find in the Rincon, it is just that more stable feel underfoot, whereas the Novablast is very flexible. So if you are a slightly more inefficient runner, or you can't get onto your midfoot or your toes a bit more, this shoe can be a little bit unstable at the heel. However, with the Novablast fresh foam blast they got running throughout the shoe, it is really bouncy. I've said it in previous videos before, but it does give you that nice fun pop back feel that you get in your forefoot. Unfortunately, when you do land in the heel and you're a little slower, it does get a little bit flexible. For myself at the moment, currently running the Rincon, not running a whole lot, but I mean, I've done about 20 Ks in this shoe and it is really comfortable underfoot. I'm going to do a first run in them quite shortly, or a review in it quite shortly, but pretty much even if you are heel striking, you feel nice and stable, but it does give you that ability to pick up the pace if need be. Fair bit of difference in terms of your drop between both shoes. We're looking at a 5mm on the Rincon, where you got the 10mm in the Novablast. Ton of cushioning under both the forefoots. Looking at your rubbers in both shoes are going to be quite nice and durable underneath the foot. I would say with the Rincon, that higher abrasive rubber at your forefoot area will kind of last a little bit better, in my opinion. With the Asics they got going on here, it's a bit more of that trampoline effect, using the rubber to get you that little bit more bounce back, as opposed to that real nice durability. I mean, as a tempo shoe, they're both going to last a lot longer than other shoes on the market. If you're comparing it to a Kinvara or a Beacon, you are going to get a little bit more mileage out of these two as opposed to those guys. In comparison to each other, we're probably looking about that 600-700 Ks out of these guys. With the Rincon, you might even push that a little bit more, just because I don't think your midsole is going to break down as quickly as a Novablast. With that kind of more bouncy feel in the Novablast, it does have the possibility to kind of compress a little bit quicker, as it is a slightly softer rubber that you find in your midfoot area. In terms of your fit and feel of both shoes, I do think they both kind of run that half size big. So in both shoes I do wish I kind of took half a size smaller. Normally take a 9, and I did take a 9 in both of these. However, both shoes do feel a little bit roomy in terms of your length. In terms of your midfoot and forefoot lockdown, I would say the Rincon fits a little bit nicer across that midfoot and that forefoot. Gives you that nice lockdown and a very secure feel around that heel. With that bucket seat as well, you do sit nicely into your midsole. With the Novablast, it is a very nice air-rated upper, so in terms of breathability, it's really good. It does have a fair bit more depth in that midfoot area. I just think that's because it's designed for someone with a really high arch and high instep, which makes sense because the shoe's a little bit more flexible. But for myself, I just find it is a little bit sloppy across that midfoot area. Fairly decent lockdown around the back, but yeah, I think it's just because I took half a size bigger than I should have. I do find I move around a little bit. Overall, no shoes give you any blisters, kind of wraps around the foot really well. Nice padded heel counter in them, and then quite a lightweight kind of semi-padded tongue on them. So they, yeah, both lock you down really well. The lacing system doesn't irritate you at all, so people who complain about that don't really know why. If you're chasing a pull tag, your Rincon does give you that quite a big one there. So if you just want to get them on for tries or something really fast, this guy would be your way to go. Again, with that extra depth in your midfoot area, you shouldn't have an issue pulling the Novablast on the foot at all. So say you had $200 and you only wanted to grab one shoe to do everything in, I'd probably lean you towards a Rincon, mainly just because if you do want to do that slower daily training, this shoe will work quite well. Same time though, you can pick up the pace a little bit if you do want to do that faster tempo workout. Now, if you already have a really nice daily trainer that you love to do your longer runs in, those slightly slower runs, but then you want that nice bouncy feel shoe underneath the foot, then by all means pick up the Novablast. This shoe is going to work great for those tempo runs. It's going to feel really fast under the foot. At the same time, give the body enough cushioning that you're not going to get sore the next day. So yeah, in that case, I go the Novablast if you want just something that's fast without going to like a carbon plated shoe at all. But yeah, that's about it. You're looking at 200 bucks, where you're looking at 230 in the Novablast, so bang for buck, probably get a little bit more out of the Rincon. Both awesome shoes by both brands, feel a little bit different, so I hope that kind of clears a few things up. If you got any other questions, let us know in the comments. Smash that like, hit the subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.